Hello. With this demonstration I want to show how you can automate your application. As example, I took the Lufthansa application, which is freely available on the Play Store. The Quamotion technology uses Visual Studio as a platform to create your test scripts. And to do that you need to create a mobile test project. You can add it by the normal procedure in Visual Studio and select the mobile coded UI test project. This is a template and comes with two interesting files. The first file is the settings, and the mobile test settings contains all settings you need to have in order to create your scripts. The first and most important setting is the application, where you can point to an APK for Android devices and an IPA file for iOS devices. And the second setting is the device. To specify your device, you need first to specify the device provider. And this can be or a Quamotion emulator, which we will use in this case, a local connected device, or Android or iOS, or a device rented from the remote test kit cloud. For Android you don't need to specify any more settings. You are good to go with the default Android settings. The second important file is the class containing your unit test, which here I call the Lufthansa test class. I created one unit test, which is the loop. The loop will go through the different pages of the application and tries to search a flight number and get the flight information for that number. I will go quickly through the script I created. First, the script is checking whether the continuous guess button exists, and if it exists it will click on the continuous guess to enter the home page of the application. Once you enter the home page of the application, we will verify whether all buttons are available for that home page. Like you see in the verify home page, we try to see whether the flight status text view is existing, the check-in button exists, the book flights button exists, and so on. After verifying the home page, we want to search, and to that we go to the search page by clicking on the flight status button. We enter a flight number, in this case the 920 flight, and by clicking search gesture.tab we go to the flight information page. And again we want to verify whether the information on the flight information page corresponds to what we expect. And as a latest step we will go back by tapping twice on the back button. In order to create this script, the plugin comes together with two tools. One is the UI map and the other one is the coded UI test builder. I will first launch the coded UI test builder, and the coded UI test builder will install the latest application and launch the application on the device. In this environment we can inspect all objects in your user interface. For example, if we want to expect the continuous guess button, we press Ctrl+Shift+I to see all properties related to this button. It also assesses all values which are currently in focus. Here you see the main properties. For example, text, which should be continuous guessed, and for example text size, which equals 28. If we want to make sure that this text size is always the same on each device, we can make an assertion by clicking Add Assertion and saying this value has to be equal to 28. We can do that for any of the objects in your user interface, and by clicking Generate of the in the code test builder, we can generate the code and the objects in the UI map. The UI map is a repository of all your objects that you have been spying. For example, on the home page you find these objects: flight status, check-in, book flight, my bookings, timetable. Excuse me. We can use this map in order to drag and drop or copy paste the object to our script. If we want to get the flight status text view, I copy this object, I go to my script, and I can simply paste. Now if I want to assess an operation or check whether it exists, I can use the predefined functions and say exist. In this way you can build your script. Okay. Once you created your script, you want to replay your script on several devices, and to do that you need to have an overview of the different unit tests that you created, and you see this in the test explorer. Now we see one unit test, the loop, and I can right click and try to run this test. Before running the test, it will clear the previous application, instrument the application if needed, or create a test server, install the application on the device, and launch the script. As you see, it clicks on continuous guessed, flight status, it will enter a flight number and verifies whether all information is correct. Okay, so we will cancel this loop. So with this small demonstration, I showed you how you can create a test in more or less 5 minutes, run the test on several devices, and assess the validity of your application. Thank you for your attention.